My name is Sono and I'm from Korea and then I live in Munir.
Okay.
My name is Rita and I'm from Japan and I live in 4 or 3 years, almost 4 years.
And what's your name?
My name is Youngbin Kong, and I lived here like 3 years and a half, maybe. Oh, we did the scavenger hunt in the downtown.
You did the scavenger hunt in the downtown, okay? And what did you do for the scavenger hunt?
So it's like there was like 18, so we had to like take pictures of. It's like people working with the uniform of a company, and we had to take a picture. And also like a tall building with the clock.
Okay.
A temple. And
What else? You guys remember? Did
Like-
you have?
we found like few houses that were like really old, and like fields with like rice, and we also like found a temple that no one like really stays there now. It's just
China? What did you learn about China?
Like China also having like the old temperature and
Was that interesting?
yeah, that's interesting.
it's like we thought like China, like most of the places was like people was like poor and stuff, and then and we saw like kind of one day we saw like the poor side of people, and we also saw like the downtown, like all like just like technologies like advanced, and those people it's kind of the opposites. And it was
And what do you feel about that?
it's kind of I felt a little bad for the people in the countryside and like living not that great, but they said like it's for them like it wasn't really a bad life. They just enjoyed just
Did you
staying.
ask them this?
Yeah,
Yeah, and what did you ask them? What did you talk about?
I was just like in the local like how do you feel like just living it's like one person was living inside like a kind of like a forest, and there was like a house. It's just like keep going in, and then they told me like this. It's pretty interesting just living here.
Like the old market is on the road and then there's like one person by what? Selling like one market like something, and that was very interesting because my home was like that,
Oh, also you
Yeah.
thought it was similar to your home in
Yeah.
Korea. Yeah.
so that's why.
That's interesting. So I wonder, did you have any like thoughts about what Chinese people are like? That when you did this activity, you were like, hey, that's different from what I thought.
They're like kind of like nicer than I thought.
They're nicer than
I
you
mean,
thought.
sometimes you mean like when you just go around China, there's just like people are pretty weird. I mean, people like boys, like mans.
Yeah.
They're just like they don't wear shirts and they just walk around in the countryside.
And you think that's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. And like not like in the countryside, like there, like in Xijing, like they were like pretty nice people, and also like in the downtown. When we asked something to them, they were like really being nice to us.
And you didn't think that they were so nice before?
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I like how you changed your perspective. Is there anything that happened that you didn't like?
The few people is like the make a noisy of the voice.
Okay, how so? For example, can you give an example?
So voice is like the mad, and then there's like some like yell
Yeah,
to
like
some people.
nothing, but it sounds like they're angry and like yeah.
So you mean
fighting.
like when you were listening to the way they talk, you thought they were angry and fighting? And were they really fighting?
Yeah.
They were or they weren't?
They
Like,
weren't.
sometimes
You think they weren't? You don't know? You're not
like,
sure?
For example, talking, then then like I think there's fighting, but like sometimes
They're laughing.
Okay.
So they're not fighting if they're
Yeah.
laughing. That's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else you want to tell me about this experience? No? Anything else you want to mention?
And I think it's really valuable experience, and just going to the countryside and the downtown